Hey, if you're living here in Central Florida or even thinking about moving here to Central Florida, schools typically play a very important role in where you're going to locate. Today, we're going to go through all of the best in public and private schools here in Central Florida. You don't want to miss this one. That's coming up next. Stick around. Hey everyone, it's Matt here with the Matt Allen Real Estate Team. Thank you once again for joining me in this video. If you're like me, this video is going to be very important to you in choosing what's the best schools here in Central Florida. If you have kids and you are either planning on moving here to Central Florida or already live here and are just kind of curious what schools are rated best, today we're going to go through those. I'm using a website called niche.com or niche.com. It gives some great information and rates them. It's not perfect, but at least give you an idea of which ones are of higher caliber. It does give a rating on them. So I think it'll be very useful for you. Before we begin, if you're new to the station, I would love for you to smash, hit that subscribe button. Give me some love. Let me know what it is that you like or even dislike about our channel or about these videos. I'm trying to provide more content and more interesting content every week. Without further delay, let's get into it right away. We're going to start with the public schools. Now, it's real important when you are looking for public schools, especially to make sure whatever neighborhood you're looking in, you know what particular school that neighborhood is zoned for. I've heard multiple stories of people buying a house in a neighborhood to realize the school that they thought they would be zoned for is not the correct school. In Central Florida, there are a lot of schools within a certain area. For instance, Dr. Phillips. If let's say you're going to school in Dr. Phillips, there's at least 3 to 4 elementary schools within a very small area. So you definitely need to know what school you're zoned for. Orange County Public Schools does a great website. It's called Find My School. If you just Google Find My School in Orange County, it'll pull it up. And then whatever house you're looking at, you can put in the address and it's going to tell you the elementary, middle, and high school that you're zoned for. So that's great. Let's move over to this list. And I like this list because of a couple reasons. One, the schools are all kind of spread out. They're not just in one particular area. So depending on where you're going to move, these may be some great choices for you. And then it's also been updated for 2024, which I like. Surprising. Number 1 on the list here is Neo City Academy. It's newer school. Neo City is a newer part of the Kissimmee St. Cloud area. And it's looks like it's to be a very popular school. I'm not going to go through each one of these and tell you what each area is, but depending on what you're looking for in a school, whether it's a specific program, whether it's a specific type of teacher or whatever it is, this is a great resource for you. And I'll also post the website down below so you can see it. So number 1 on the list is Neo City Academy. Number 2 is Orlando Science Middle High School, Charter School. And let me back up here. This is high schools. So I was just looking at high schools. This is Timber Creek High School, Winter Park High School, which is a very good one. Windermere High School, which is probably about 5 or 6 years old. We actually do some fundraising at Windermere High School, so I know that one pretty well, and it is certainly a great school. I'm glad to see it's in the top 5. Osceola High School, Haggerty High School, Boone High School, Oviedo High School. So again, these are all spread out throughout Central Florida. And I encourage you to get on this website and read through why these high schools are so great and why they've made the list. Professional and Technical High School, Ridgewood Global Studies. I don't know that one very well. And Olympia High School, which is just down the road from me. So this kind of gives you a list of public schools in the area. Do your homework. They will also have this list for middle schools and elementary schools. Now, again, what I really like about this list is if you were to come down here, and I'm just going to pick Winter Park High School, click on it, and it's going to give you a grade, an overall grade, which A plus is can't get much better than that. So this is important, and it kind of gives you a breakdown in academics, teachers, clubs and activities, and so on. Gives you some information about their website. It's just a really good wealth of knowledge to be able to make an intelligent choice in a high school, or as I said, elementary or middle school. And it's pretty easy to maneuver. Over here, it's different types of programs if you need a different type of program. So it really gives you some great information. I'm going to switch over real quick. We're going to go on to private high schools next. Now, again, with these private schools, make sure you're conscious of where the school is located. Although with private schools, you are not restricted based on where the school is. Because it is private, you will be paying a tuition to go there. It's more in personal likes and tastes. I know many friends and family that will take their children 50 plus minutes across town every day to put their kids in a particular private school. They choose to live in a particular area and put their children in a school of their liking. So keep that in mind. I am not one that loves to travel across town early in the morning. So as we get ready for high schools, that's something we will definitely keep in mind. But again, I like this list. I like this website, niche.com or niche.com, however you want to pronounce it, because it gives schools that are located throughout Central Florida. They're not just focusing on one area, and it's very easy to use. You can click on different pre-K, elementary, middle school. You can look at charter schools, traditional schools, magnet schools. So it gives you a broad range. Right now, I'm just going to go through real quickly high schools, private high schools. And again, this list is updated for 2024. So I really like that. Now, I'm not going to go through every one of these, but I at least want you to see some of the ones that made the top of the list. Trinity Prep, Windermere Prep. We had a lot of friends that had their kids go to Windermere Prep. It's great schools, great sports there. Some of them have gone on to college sports as well. Montverde Academy is in Montverde. I used to live up there. It's a very well-renowned school. I don't know whether they do this anymore, but at one time they were letting children board at the school. So people would come in from all over the world to board at that school. Lake Highland Prep, we have some friends that go there. Lake Mary Prep, First Academy, Central Florida Prep, Geneva School. Again, A plus. We're down. Number 8 was still A plus. Number 9, Foundation Academy. Now this is a good point. If you're looking for a certain setting in a school, let's say you want a city setting, Foundation Academy may not be the best fit for you high school wise, because it's more of a rural setting. We actually do a lot of intramural soccer events out on their fields in the weekends. So keep that in mind. The location and the setting of the school may be something you want to definitely look at as well. The next one's Orangewood, Pine Castle, Grace. I don't know a lot about those schools, Crenshaw either. But again, if I don't know anything, let's say one school of arts, I don't know anything about it, I can click on this. It's going to take me to, I don't know if it's going to give me, let's see. Well, you're not going to be able to see it, but it gives me more information about the school, gives the school website. So it gives a lot of information about how much tuition is. If you're curious, this one's $10,500 a year. Application fee is $150. So it does give you more information um, about the school. Um, I'm not going to go in too much further than that. I just wanted to give you a resource in case you did want to know or learn more about the schools in the area. Niche.com or niche.com. This is a great website. Spend some time, explore it a little bit. You do have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help in the best way I can. If you are unsure on the public school side, whether or not your school is zoned for a particular area, I'm happy to run that search and send it to you. And again, keep watching these videos. If there's a particular subject you would like me to cover, happy to do so. Just send me a notice down below or a message or text me. I can always be reached on my mobile number, which is 321-228-5555. Again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.